Hi, my name's Lee Burley from Melbourne Performance Centre. This episode of Crimsafe Talking Tech, we're going to talk you through the rebuild process of a classic European race car. This BMW was driven by the well-renowned Ronnie Peterson, a great Grand Prix driver, but this is another car that he drove in the time. The drivers back then really wanted to get in any car they could and do as much racing as they could. It was maybe a different atmosphere to what it is now, but as you can imagine, like a Sebastian Vettel or something, do you think he's going to be driving a V8 supercar or GT car? It's probably not going to happen today, but it was great to see it back in the day. Okay, this Ronnie Peterson BMW 320i is a car we're currently in the midst of rebuilding. We've done quite a few rebuilds of classic cars, but this one at the moment has pride of place in the workshop. A customer of ours actually found this car. Like many race cars in the time, after they'd finished with the factory teams and stuff, they were basically sitting there, and a lot of them were sold off like our Australian Group A cars and that, and have now been found what they were. This car is the genuine car. It was found, it had been turned into a hill climb car, a turbocharged engine had been put in it, so when our customer bought it and it came to us, it had a lot of things different to the actual time when it races as the car. From books, we have a little model, and that model that we've got is the key to rebuilding this car, because the bodywork wasn't exactly the same, and also the bodywork on these cars changed and were developed almost round to round. Everything was different. So a customer picked basically the model that he wanted, the round that he wanted to replicate. And as I said, this is the genuine car. There isn't, as far as body shell, it was a lot untouched, but bodywork on the outside, we've had to make complete moulds, then obviously make the panels from that. So a good thing now we have moulds for the car, because he is going to race this. He really is going to race this classic car overseas in Le Mans Classic Championship. So it'd be good to see this out there, and now we've obviously got moulds so we can actually really see him race the car. A lot of the things, it's old technology. It runs a 4-cylinder naturally aspirated with mechanical injection. A lot of it has slide throttles, which is probably one of the greater technologies of the time. Gearbox is just a 5-speed Getrag gearbox. It has a Hallebrand quick change differential in the car, which is something you don't really see in today's cars, but obviously a great thing for changing ratios. All suspension has been modified from standard, but a great thing. So currently we're sort of in the process, we're just waiting to finalise engines. The customer, again, this car didn't come with the genuine engine. He's had to find he's found 2 engines, or actually 3 engines overseas, and from that we're going to build up two engines complete for the car. So here we go to the interior of the car. Obviously the style we're doing here is making it exactly the same as far as looks, and we're down to getting some of the gauges rebuilt, so they are exactly the same. Pedal box pedals and that are the genuine pedals from the race car, so there's a lot of stuff we've been able to retain. There is a few things that we've had to change, electrical components and stuff, just to sort of bring them up to spec and reliability of these days. The genuine steering wheel here, so this is the steering wheel that Ronnie Peterson's had his hands on, but there is a few different things we've changed. Going to today's day of safety in motorsport, it obviously has a much better seat than would have been run at the time, and there has been a new roll cage put in just to meet sort of current specifications, and obviously very important to keep our customers, so we want them to be as safe as possible. But really the look of the car back in the day, if we look at photos and what it is now, other than some safety features, it is as it looked in the day. So that's showing you through the BMW 320 Group 5. It's about 90% complete now. We've got a few things to finalise on the engine and some wiring. but it's not far off. So hopefully we can show you some footage of it running on the track, because as I said before, it will be used. So it's going to be great to hear this thing at 11,000 RPM.
Shut the door on scary with the one and only Crimsafe. Installed by licensed Crimsafe technicians, partnered with Crime Stoppers. Up to 15 years warranty. If it's not Crimsafe, it's not Crimsafe. Only at licensed dealers. Visit crimsafe.com.au.